country.
This is a real delicacy right here. If you don't eat food like this, you're really missing out.
What is it? Wow.
Wow.
What
part was that?
I don't even know.
Oh, you don't even know.
It tastes really good though.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh, how is it?
It's strong. It's good. The flies.
I think this is flies coming. Ribbon cutting.
Oh man, my first time.
First time driving a car being a Ferrari.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Taking your driver test in a Lamborghini.
Wow, yeah, that was first time eating, not bad at all.
Do you know what organ you're eating, or it's all just...
A lot of it's meat.
Whew.
Oh, really?
But the liver's here, the heart's right there.
Did you eat some here?
Mine wasn't fuzzy. Are you allowed to eat anything after, or like wash it down, or then does that negate the effect?
You can have like a sip of milk, it's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna wallow in the pain. I think that's important. Damn. Yeah. Wow.
It's spicy.
Yeah.
It's like alcohol-y a little bit too. Nathan, what would I think?
Wow.
It's different than it's different, but it's fine.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Badash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. I'm the brother Barak, and we'll be doing this lesson on these Edomites, man. These Edomites eating that raw, uncooked meat. Okay, these disgusting people, right? And this is the video from the brother Yasha Hopeful 144, and he posted basically these fucking Edomites. You know, usually they do these like, you know, meetups where they eat raw meat or whatever the fuck they're doing, because you know it's Esau, so you know they're doing the carnivore like raw diet. You know what I'm saying? They're eating that raw carnivore foods, uncooked foods, uncooked meat. You know, nothing's wrong with eating meat, but when you start eating the meat uncooked, you know, you get all those parasites, those, you know, it's just disgusting, man, right? And you don't usually see Jake doing this. It's usually Esau and Ham, right? So it says, Exodus 12:9, it says, eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire his head with his legs, and with the pertinence thereof. Yep, and then here it says, you know, well, let's talk about that first. You're not supposed to be eating that meat raw, right? But these people over here, they just, what do? They meet up with each other, and they're always eating some disgusting thing and calling it something like rare, or calling it something special, right? When it's garbage, man. It's roadkill. You're eating fucking roadkill, man. You know, eating a 3.5 week under the dirt, just fermenting goats, and then you're eating that fucking the organs, and all those flies and shit were laying on it, and you're fucking eating that, man. Are you fucking kidding me? But you know, there's a lot of people like this, right? You had one guy eating fermented cow poop, you know, because he said it had probiotics in it, and this man was just eating, you know, straight up cow shit, man. You have, you know, Esau eating brains, you know, where you can get certain prion diseases and stuff, which could literally just fucking completely destroy you, right? You know, prion disease, you can get parasites that cause insomnia and, you know, basically irreversible damage And these are parasites that you get from eating these foods, right? So, that's the spirit these people are on, though. They just eat shit like that. And they're going to be eating people, too. When he gets his chance, this devil fantasizes about eating humans as well. And that's why you had these Edom, that one guy recently, he agreed to get chopped up. This Moabite guy agreed to get chopped up and eaten alive, basically. And then, they basically sold videos of it on a Telegram group, right? And, he agreed to this. So, this is why these heathens have to go. I mean, he agreed to be eaten. And, there's a couple different stories of Edomites, meeting up, agreeing to be eaten. So this has been going on for years, man. Right? Through the spirit, we know that Esau, he sold his birthright for a morsel of meat, a piece of raw meat. People like to argue, it wasn't meat, and if you're not spiritual, you wouldn't understand, right? So now we're going to read the next verse. It says, Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. You get that same spirit these people have. They have that blood lust, that lust for, just raw, uncooked meat, just savage, just being a savage, and these people all didn't even hesitate to eat that, man. It just shows the spirit they're on, the type of people they're on, right? These are Edomites, People are disgusting, man. This is the book of Job 30:8. It says, they were the children of fools, and the children of base men. They were viler than the earth. These people are literally viler than the earth. In this clip, they're literally disgusting. They're eating from the fucking front, the shit, the waste of the earth, And you people are saying, well, Edomites are going to make it, Edomites, the Lord's, you really think the Lord's dealing with these people, man? You really think the Lord's dealing with these fucking people, man? Not to mention all the shit that they do behind closed doors, right? They got those, organ harvesting things going on, right? They got those, red rooms, torture chambers, right? All these things are real. All these things they show you on the movies. Most of these things, man, chances are this devil is doing it. Right. This book of Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So these people, man, they think it's okay. Do shit like this. Eat the fucking raw ass piece of meat. Most people find it completely normal to where it's became a literal trend. Right? You see these people, getting meat from the grocery store, not cooking it, and just eating it raw. And this devil will eat it as like a, man, I don't even want to speak about it because it's just disgusting, right? But soon they're gonna be doing this to you, woman. You woman, you better believe, you better fucking be afraid, because these fucking same people, man, when there's no more laws, no more consequences for their actions, you best believe they're gonna start tearing you up, trying to get their hands on human meat, right? Because they keep finding the more obscure things to eat, right? They want to keep pushing their boundaries. So what do you think they're gonna do? You know, when they have the opportunity to fucking eat a human, you know, to eat your children, right? Yeah, you think this sounds crazy? Nah, it's gonna happen. These fucking people, man, they're gonna, when they get their chances, they're gonna fucking eat you people, man. You know. So now I'm gonna play one last clip before I close off, right? This is gonna show you it's not just Esau doing this; it's other nations too, right? So. Alright, this is the book of 2nd Ezra 6:56. It says, "As for the other people which come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel." So yeah, these other nations, man, you know, the Lord's not even dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? They're completely through, you know. And you know, you see this Edomite man eating fucking worms, man. You know, shit's about to get real bad out here, and these people are already doing that. But you know, people are disgusting. You know, so you know, yeah, that's all I gotta say. You know, shalom.